2-2. Fastball on the low outside corner, called strike 3. 13 strikeouts for Tarik Skubal.
13 strikeouts. It was a career high for Tarik Skubal back on July 19th, but in 2019 it was also the number of strikeouts he averaged for every 9 innings he pitched. A mark that would have put him behind only Houston Astros' Garrett Cole had he been pitching in the major leagues.
Which is absurd. You really don't see that anywhere. And just a big, powerful fastball, mid to upper 90s that no one can really touch.
Me and Zoki are always in the outfield. He'll be like the 3rd inning and he hasn't thrown an off-speed pitch. It's just fastball. And nobody comes close to touching it. And I don't know what it is, but I'm glad he's on my team.
So too is the Tigers front office, which had Skubal pegged for this type of breakout a year ago.
Skubal, a left-handed pitcher that we drafted this past year, has finished up very strong, had a real good year and did some good things in the instructional league that leads us to believe that he's going to have a strong year in 2019.
Going back to the draft, and Scout Weiss and the scouts was very high on Tarik. When you come onto the scene like he did, obviously, people are always going to question, where'd this guy come from? Well, he was a name. He just keeps doing, what he does. He's left-handed, he's athletic, he has 3 pitches, and he throws strikes with all 3 of them, which is a recipe for success. And to watch what he has done has really been an impressive feat, obviously, but it's not surprising.
The only difference is everyone else in baseball has begun to take notice. To start the season, Skubal, a 9th-round pick in 2018, wasn't even recognized on MLB Pipeline's top 30 Tigers prospect list. Now he's number 4 for the organization, while also charting in at number 74 among MLB's top 100 up-and-comers.
I'm just a guy that goes out and likes to compete and likes to put a team in a position to win a game, and that's just kind of who I am. I'm a competitor. I've got 4 brothers, and we compete in everything. We could field a starting 5 in a lineup and go to the pickup courts and play basketball, and I'll play with all of my brothers. But my older brother didn't let me beat him in anything until I could actually do it myself. He would give me like a 10-1 lead in outdoor basketball hoops, and I would lose 11-10. He would get the ball and then would continue to score 10 straight on me, and it just was kind of like something I joke around with, but it's kind of true. Is growing up, if you wanted to get seconds at dinner, you had to be able to get there first, eat your plate the fastest to get the plate back to the food to get a second. So if you're hungry, you got to eat fast and get back, and that's just a little thing that you compete about. But when you do that growing up, it's something that you've always just competed with. And we would play indoor basketball or wiffle ball or anything, and if you lost, you were very, very upset. So that's just something that has happened with how my family is. It was like a locker room growing up, like a clubhouse.
Which obviously translated well when it was time to leave the family home in Kingman, Arizona, and head to Seattle University.
One D1 offer, but I'm really thankful that I went to Seattle University. They've got a great coaching staff. The guys up there, second to none. Pitching coach, head coach. Everybody that I came in contact with there, they had made a big stamp on my life, because they taught me how to go out there and compete and be aggressive, and just the mentality that I had to adapt to, because I'm from a small town. I didn't really understand, and then I go to a big city, and now I'm in Seattle. Seattle was a big city, and now I'm playing Division I baseball, and they kind of just helped me grow.
As well as get through the challenge of Tommy John surgery, which cost Tarik a full season away from the diamond in 2017.
It humbled me really quick. I was starting to have success in college my sophomore year, and then I went down with an injury, and it humbles you really quick. And there's something different about standing on the mound and actually towing the rubber and delivering a pitch to hitters. So that's something that I had to kind of relearn my last year in college. There's a mental standpoint of just not being too hard on yourself and not trying to be perfect, and knowing that you belong and that you have good enough stuff to play, and just letting it play over the plate. I think that's something that this OB taught me. I love this game. I love being able to go out and play with your brothers and go to battle with your brothers.
If it sounds like Tarik is now right where he belongs, that's because he is with the Tigers.
At the end of the day, they've always put me in a position to have success and go out there and compete, and that's all I can ask for.